Welcome back, viewers. This is the Treasures of Life show, and my name is Jonas Simba. My sign language interpreter is Irene Chebiwot. I have a guest for you, Maureen Okal, director, Smile Natoto. Should I call you a scholar in leadership?
Yes.
Yeah, a scholar in leadership from PAC. So guys from PAC, too many my messages. 01119803884 alumni, I would imagine. Now at East Africa School of Theology. Shout out to all the campuses in Kenya and beyond. If you're watching from any university, shout out to you. We are talking about leadership and emotions. We are training so much of our minds. Don't you think so, Maureen? Mm-hmm. At the expense of our emotions. Mm-hmm. Our youth, very, very educated, degrees and masters and PhDs. But whenever things go wrong in the country, does it display a wounded populace? Are we emotionally intelligent? Maybe let me ask you that. Before we go into who is leading us, you've seen the happenings. Mm-hmm. Are we emotionally intelligent? Are you okay with the way we are emotionally, or are we wounded? Are we a paining people? By the way, even as you say that, when you hear that a young person has died in a manner that one Albert Ojwang died, and the other lady from Nanyuki, are these things hurting? Is it hurting somebody? You know, maybe say something. I don't know. Maybe people are going through different forms of emotional processes, or are we okay? Maybe I'm overthinking. Are we okay?
Mr. Jonah, it is very sad what we have gone through as a nation. The outcry has been so much. There's a lot of bloodshed in the nation. And what this has done is that it has just made us emotionally damaged. We are very sorry for ourselves. Mm-hmm. And we wonder, how did we get here? We got here again because of emotions. Mm-hmm. We refused to think with our brains. We were doing things with emotions. Okay. And you can see the damage that emotions can do. And therefore, if it is good that you've asked such a question, that are we fine? So this means, let me just run ahead of maybe the questions that you've asked me.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody in Kenya, the Gen Zs are disgruntled, and we are saying, even the mothers of these nations, we are crying, we are not happy. We are saying, this government, the best that we can do is to send it out. But again, you see, we will do that, but we will do it emotionally. So what is the guarantee that after you have done that, then the next person you are bringing in is the safest person? Because remember, we shall also still get the results of emotions.
Right.
You never know who next are you picking. So this makes me think that
someone said you may just be jumping from the frying pan to the fire.
Yes.
And another one said, better the devil you know than the devil you do not know.
Yes, than better the devil you know than the angel you do not know.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry. So this makes me believe that...
By the way, let me acknowledge one of our fans, Lillian Rain. Yes, Lillian Rain. Shout out to you. Keep on watching. She wants you to address issues of youth and emotions. She's very, 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 very exact on that. Yeah, go on.
Yes.
Go on. Yes.
So, you see, I know Lillian Rain. She's a mother. She has some Gen Zs in her house.
Okay.
So I'm so sure that she's talking from a point of pain.
All right.
As a mother.
Okay.
So what I was saying is, when we say that this government must go out, then what is the safety? What is the assurance that the next person that you want to bring in will take care of your hearts, will take care of your souls. So that makes me think that before we even think of who next, we should really work out our emotions as a nation.
Okay.
Yes, we need to work out our emotions. That even if it means that it is the president we are telling that this is what we want, I pray that he hears what we are talking about.
But really, Maureen, let me ask you a question. Is the opposition also acting correctly? Because when you hear the leaders, in quote unquote, the opposition, when you hear the leaders in the religious sector, when you hear the leaders of the different organizations out there talking, I'm talking even of the leaders in the civil society, it's like all hell has broke loose emotionally. There is nobody who seems to be sober. I don't know what your opinion would be, but I mean, is the government the only place where we are seeing these emotions, or is it all over? And what can we do about this?
I'm thinking it is simple. To me, I'm thinking it is simple. The leaders acknowledging the fact that they are the leaders. They have the responsibility of calming emotions in Kenya.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The buck stops with the leader.
With the leaders. You are the leader. Now let's take an example. Just the other day.
You told
I
me
was
you're
so
a Christian,
shocked.
and I remembered, do not provoke your children to anger. That comes from your...
Yes.
Yeah?
So I will take the opposition to be the children.
Right.
I will take the agencies to be the children. Then I will say the people that are in leadership, starting with the president, you are the one now to calm down. You get?
Okay.
But when what you bring out from the State House is fire, fire, fire,
Okay.
you are provoking us. You are the one now multiplying and disturbing our emotions. So we live in a country where all that you're seeing is a tug of war. Show me your might. I'll also tell you that fine, I am small, but I put you there to lead me.
Okay.
And just a little bit, Mr. Jonah, I was thinking, it is just getting out of hand. I'm sorry to say this, but some of these things we better talk about them. That is why we have offices in Kenya, like the Office of Cohesion, Integrity.
Where did that office go? NCIC?
I wonder. National Cohesion and...
Integration. National Cohesion and Integration Commission.
Yes,
something like
that commission.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was one of the commissions that were created by the current constitution.
Yeah. And what does it that they are very well funded?
Yes.
Yeah, so they can actually ensure that all of us are emotionally tamed.
I tell you.
Okay.
But it is worrying when a leader comes out, like the other day you had Mr. Koech
Okay.
coming out and saying that shoot to kill. So you can imagine the president is already angry. And all that you can do is to add more anger to the anger that the president has.
Okay.
I thought that when a leader is angry, the people that surround the leader, the leader, are supposed to just help the leader calm down. These are your children. This is a nation that you are running. These people are the ones that put you there.
Okay.
So, Mr. Jonah, may I just help these people a bit? I know that maybe what I will say will not really matter. But to the next person that will be in leadership anywhere, this is very important.
Okay.
Sometimes the kind of people that surround you when you are a leader will make you mess up what you'd have done. Like a case where we have the president. Yes, I know he has advisors. But they cannot always just be advising you to do wrong things. Which leader comes to tell the president that we have allowed that shootings are supposed to be done? The CS himself for interior and issues to do with security comes out and just says that this is what you have decided to do. It is not messing them up. after all is said and done, we will not remember Murkomen. We will not, we may remember Murkomen for what he has uttered. We may remember Koech. We may remember them. But this pain will be used to remember the president, because we will say, in the reign of Mr. Ruto. Do you know that it is so simple just coming out and telling Kenyans that I have heard you. Give me time to rectify 1, 2, 3 things. What happened when the Gen Zs had a revolution in Kenya? Or when they rejected the finance bill? Of course, it is not just the Gen Zs that rejected it. We all did, as Kenyans. What happened? The president came out and talked to the people. And everybody retreated.
He calmed down.
We gave him room to organize himself.
But
he's carrying wrong people around him.
Okay.
You cannot tear a nation by word of your mouth the way these leaders are doing.
Okay.
We will be very sad with President Ruto in future. To date, we remember somebody like the MP, he was the minister at some point.
Okay.
Huyu mwenye alituambia ya kwamba when you rattle a snake, then be ready to be beaten.
Okay.
You know such things?
Yeah, yeah.
They are hurting people. And allow me to say that, Mr. Jonah, I was worried. I said that if you looked at even the names of these people, they are Mr. Kiplagat, they are Mr. Murkomen, they are Mr. Koech, they are Mr. You know, Kenya has 42 tribes. One was just confirmed by the president the other day. So what message is this sending to Kenyans? Very many years to come, we will say, I am sorry, but this is the truth, and that is why we have the commission that I'm talking about. But we cannot talk of cohesion, we cannot talk of integration, we cannot talk of integrity when we want to cover things, sweep them under the carpet. This tribe is a Kalenjin tribe. So what will Kenyans do? What will a mother from Turkana say? What will a mother from Kikuyu say? What will this one from Nyanza say? What will this one from Coast say? Ya kwamba wa Kalenjin wametuamulia. The same way for now.
Let me calm that down.
No, so I'm just trying to say.
Let me calm that down now.
What the power of a leadership.
Okay, perfect.
Because they'll make us feel that other Kenyans are less Kenyans. These ones are the ones that can come out and say, ya kwamba we deserve to be shot. And this is why I was asking myself that, Mr. President, sometimes it is good to take time alone, just alone with your maker. You have God. And let me also tell you, Mr. Jonah, God makes people. When you just go and tell God that I want time with you, I want communion with you, God will change you. God will break you. God will show you how to go. So that you don't have to mix yourself with the people that at the end of the day are just going to cause havoc to you and again to the people that you're supposed to lead.
From the way I hear you, I hear you from the perspective of very many hurting people. The question begs, are we all acting correctly then? Because at this stage, it means that we all have to come back to reason. That would be the question. Because if I pointed out to you the question, what is the president not getting right? What is the opposition not getting right? What are the people, of course, led by the Gen Zs, not getting it right? Because at the end of the day, we are looking at the good of the country. Remember, I spoke here one time about don't lose the focus on the ball. The ball is the stability of the country. Are we really getting it right? What are we not getting right? Maybe emotionally, maybe that's what I can ask you.
What we are not getting right. We love Mr. Ruto, and I always say that we are not at war with the president. And that is why the people of Kenya loved it so much and made sure that he was the one to lead
Okay.
You get. Now where the problem is that maybe the president has just forgotten that there is another higher power that is supposed to consult so that he's able to manage Kenya. I know he could be having as many advisors as possible, but sometimes it is just good to be in solitude. Because you get me, you get Mr. Jonah, you get everyone else on board. We will tell you different things as far as our interests are concerned. I want to control these, so I will misguide you. And then when I misguide you, the people start refusing what you have been guided to do because it is wrong.
And what are the people not getting right?
Mr. Jonah, I will tell you the truth, that the people are right. Do you know why they are right? If in my house, as a father or as a mother, I can get to a point where I want to understand my people, even when things are wrong and difficult, but I've gotten their views, these people will tolerate me. They will give me room to fix what is not right. You get?
Right.
But when I am this deadbeat father, what you say does not count. What you say, not because it does not count, but because I'm listening to another voice elsewhere. A voice that has interest. I don't know if you're catching what I'm saying.
Right.
Yes. So the voices that are surrounding the president are voices that have interest. Why would you want 10 people to keep you there? Because these people hijacked the leadership of this nation. The president was supposed to be a president of over 53 million people. But he has become, over time, a president of maybe 1,000. Lost touch with the people. Because these people are people with interest and they hijacked our president. So that's why people are making noise down here. And that's why emotions are very bad out here. And instead of these people even giving the president room to be himself and just consult our Heavenly Father. Remember, God is God in Kenya, because even in our national anthem, we start by singing, "O God of all creation, bless these our land and the nation." Meaning that the forefathers that we had before knew that there was a God that they pointed every Kenyan to. You understand?
All right.
Yes.
Now, the question begs, as we come to a close of this discussion, what can we do? How do you restore emotions of anger, hopelessness, despair?
Let me tell you. You remember when there was the National Breakfast Day?
Right.
And the president apologized to the Gen Zs? Yes. He just needs to do that over and over again. It does not make him any little person. It doesn't belittle him. With time, the good books, the Bible tells us that a polite answer brings down anger in people. Cindy?
Okay. Okay.
So to me, if I were the president, I would have taken that small and stupid action, just saying sorry, being remorseful, and letting God work him out.
But he
taking
said
time
sorry
to be sorry.
during the prayer breakfast.
He
said
did.
sorry. He apologized.
He did apologize.
Yeah.
But you see, after he has made the apology, who is this that is also coming out on the other side to say this, and that? Those are the things that we don't want. After the president has talked to us, don't come and also stamp your authority on it. I didn't elect you. The president did, so that you could help him work for us as a nation. So don't come with other things. Unaona zile vitu zinakwanga ugly. Unazileta pale. So the efforts of the president cannot really be felt. I've said sorry. The other time he said, give me time, let me fix this thing out. People retreated, waited. He did that. Then other people are just coming from wherever that are angering us. And I've told you that these are people with interest.
Now,
let me tell you.
Now that you've mentioned...
Kenyans loved President Ruto.
Now that you've mentioned the church and the Christian religion. The question I would ask you, because I know even people from the other religions are watching this show today, are the religious leaders getting it right emotionally? Because what happened prior to these elections? The religious sector took sides. Right now, is even that religious sector sober? Is it emotionally balanced?
Mr. Jonah, I thank God for this answer that I'm going to give you. Why did the religious sectors take sides? They did because of interests. So if we could all just get to a point where we are just genuine, and the business is leadership and the people, then nobody would feel aggrieved. But for as long as these individuals, they come in packaged as Christians, they come in packaged as churches, they come in packaged as what and what not. The issue here is interest. So the interest is greater than the people that are vulnerable that you are leading. I know that in politics, they even tell us, the politicians tell us, that politics is about interest. But it cannot be about interest to a point that munaribia the leadership of the president. Let me tell you, the days that President Kibaki became the president, what happened? Every Kenyan was happy. And the interest of people was Kenya first. Sindio?
Right.
Yes. Everybody was like Kenya mbele. Every other person is not greater than Kenya. I remember even the late Mr. Saitoti akisema ya kwamba times come that Kenya is greater than, the nation is greater than an individual. So tukiweka interest kando, alafu tuseme ya kwamba ni kuhusu Kenya, we will do very well.
Okay.
But for as long as our interest, individual interest, institutional interest will override Kenya, then Kenya will be going down as the institutions and the individuals with interest.
Very quickly. Yeah.
Thriving up there, but thriving on wrong grounds.
As we wind up,
yes.
Very quickly, how do we deal with this hopelessness, despair? What are your last words? What is your last word of hope?
The buck stops with the president. I'm praying that he hears this.
Is there hope in that?
There is. Let me tell you, when you go to a solitary place, when you just want to say that I want to deal this matter, I want it dealt with by God himself, you will be amazed at what he can do. But for as long as he's hearing different voices, mpaka confusion inakuja. Unakumbuka juzi akiuliza ati na hii kisirani ni ya nini?
Okay.
It is because
hajachukua
nafasi ama naomba achukue nafasi so that he can let God deal with him. When it comes to people, he will be embraced again.
Well said. Wow. Leadership and emotions. What? We've been with Maureen Okal, Director Smile Natoto. Thank you for coming. Our sign language interpreter has been Irene Chebiot. This has been the Treasures of Life show, your show that energizes you. You know, you can always follow us on YouTube, Science TV. You can also follow us on Blind, Jonas Simba, Facebook and TikTok. Yes, or give us something, some word on 0111980384. See you next week on the Treasures of Life show. Bye-bye.